Alright, we're back. It's Sunny and it's Ed. And later on, of course, Ed, you're gonna compete. But for the first time ever, we have commentary on Power Struggle.
Yeah, it took us a while, but we are finally here. We're here to stay.
No more technical difficulties. And we're gonna start off this episode of Power Struggle right with a Tag Team Championship rematch. And the former champions are about to make their entrance, so we'll throw down our mics to let you experience the full throttle of Team Songs. Alright, here we go. It's the first match of the commentary film Power Struggle. DDS got Death Squad represented by Daclus and AK-47 Field defending their newly won UCW Tag Team Championships against Connor Phillips and Dark X. And Ed, of course, you are a member of a tag team yourself. How do you view this match?
It should have been me.
Oh god.
It should have
oh
been
god.
me, Sonny.
Oh god. I'm gonna kick you off.
It should have been me.
Oh, have you been on the drugs again?
No, I was just looking at some promo by a guy named something with Dolphin. And he said it should have been him, and I mean, it should have been the CDC. We should have been the tag team champions, but we aren't. And now, well, back in commentary, everyone.
Well, you know, and I really don't care about Dolphy Weerwolfje over there. What I care about is you saying it should have been me, but shouldn't you be saying it should have been us? Are you saying that you're better than Rainbow Wolf, that you carry that tag team champion, that you carry your tag team by yourself? Is that what you're saying?
No, of course not. Of course not. I mean, I had some more pinfalls, you know, but I'm not saying that I'm carrying the team.
Well, at the moment we see Connor Phillips. He's literally carrying heel. Over here, of course. Last Saturday was the Different Paths Deadline Live event, which we saw a fatal four-way ladder match, which was, of course, won by DDS. The first ever fatal four-way ladder match for the tag team titles. History was made there. And, of course, we saw some more matches. We'll talk about that later on. But, of course, we see Dark X now. Of course, he was scheduled to be the new tag team partner of Connor Phillips after Yamcha was taken out by El Hombre Fuerte. We haven't heard anything from Yamcha or El Hombre Fuerte since, so they probably are fighting in some other company.
I really don't care what they are doing. They were worthless then, they are worthless now, and they will continue to be worthless forever.
Obviously, heel tag in Daclus. Of course, he is known as the Beast. He had a color before, but that has faded away, I guess. So, yeah, we're going to see what he is going to be able to bring to the table. What are you seeing as DDS now holds two major championship belts? Of course, the European still in the hands of Alex Mercury after Different Paths, who hasn't defended it yet. But, of course, as your general manager, I can assure you that Alex Mercury will defend it at Hardcore Revolution. But of course, he will first defend it and chase the case. Because I was fucking up the pay-per-views there. But I correct myself. Didn't I correct myself there?
Yeah, you did correct yourself after failing miserably like you always do. Like you do in life, like you do as a general manager, like just everything that you do.
Failing miserably, isn't that what CDC did and that
No, we just had some bad luck.
You just had some bad luck, of course. So I'm not sure what you're doing with your microphone, but could you please stop tapping it like you're joking?
I'm not tapping my microphone. Maybe you're just so, I don't know, delusional that you hear tapping in your ear, but because I am not doing anything. I'm just sitting here commentating this damn match.
So, of course, do you think that in hindsight, because hindsight's always 2020, do you think like that it was a good decision by Connor Phillips to make Dark X tag team partner?
Well, I found it a really weird decision when I first heard of it. Of course, we weren't commentating back then. We had a lot of tech difficulties. I was going after some tag gold, and you were just being
I was just being a general manager, and, you know, handling stuff like...
Yeah, Dark X has been successful in the past. He was a big name, but he just, well, faded away, just like the color the Daclus once had. And yeah, I don't know if it's a smart idea. It's not really a guy that I would trust. He has been known to do some weird things.
To do some weird things. Well, please add.
Well,
you're saying something now.
He once didn't he once had a dark void? We had ladders disappear in it. We had people disappear in it.
Well,
I mean, I was once in the dark void commentating, so you know.
as you have done some weird, you've done some weird things in your life, pal.
The Desperados keep it all straight.
Keep it all straight. I would think so. Yeah, I would think your connection to the Desperado force that exists is more than enough to keep you sane. As we see Douglas stomping down on the chest of Connor Phillips. Of course, this is their one and only rematch they'll ever get. If they fail here tonight, like they did last Saturday, they will have to get back to the end of the line.
And they never be tag team champs again, because we, the CDC, the Colorious Desperado Connection, will get it from the DDS off their hands.
Well, you talk about your opportunities at Tag Team Gold. What about your opportunities at the Chase the Case ladder match? Which, of course, later on tonight you'll face a tag team in Big Bram and Gijsbert. And if you win, you and Rainbow Wolf will both go into that ladder match.
Can you please tell me why the hell we are facing those two jokers that has never said a thing, or at least not for a long time? They are absolutely worthless. They are nothing, and it's gonna be a damn cakewalk.
Well, you know, we saw DDS facing them when they just returned, and they quite struggled with them. So I'm not sure you should be like saying that it's going to be easy, because you never know in UCW something going to be easy. But I mean, I wanted to do commentary for the past month, but I was just so busy with all the fallout from the Diamond Cup that I had to arrange, and people congratulating the UCW on such a great event, and keeping tracks of the whereabouts of the winner. I'm just so busy, but you never know what to expect. As we see Douglas motioning for maybe the Beast Bomb. I mean, it had a color once, but we're just gonna call it the Beast Bomb now. And he's gonna hit it. Yes, he did. He just hit it. He planted Dark Axe with that Beast Bomb. Will it be enough? 1, 2, and 3, and just like that, DDS has beaten the former tag team champions in Connor Phillips and Dark Axe and retain their championship gold.
I saw Connor Phillips trying to get up, but he wasn't up soon enough. And the pin, well, the DDS wins.
I'm sensing a bit of hesitation towards the Dutch Death Squad. Ed, aren't you a fan of the Dutch Death Squad?
No,
why not?
Really not. Why not?
Well, I mean, last time we talked, like we've done commentary for over a year almost. It's almost our 1 year anniversary. Yes, but I'm a wrestler now. Yeah, you're a wrestler now, but I mean, you haven't really changed that much on commentary for knowing just a bit more how it's like to take a power slam. But that's it.
Well, like, they're just assholes. They're just utter and complete assholes. They think they are the best tag team ever, but they are not the CDC, are they? No, they are the Dutch Death Squad. I mean, they are still so proud of being Dutch, while half the roster is Dutch. Well, like, they are not special. They are just called. They should just be called the Dutch. God damn it!
Don't descend into the Dutch void, please. Just the Death Squad. The Death Squad.
They are.
Well,
they aren't
come
the
on.
Best
You and I know. You and I both know that if they call themselves the Death Squad, they will fail miserably, just like the Suicide Squad did in theaters. So you know, it's like I can understand why they don't go down that road.
So you mean nothing will change because they always fail miserably in everything that they do?
They have the tag team championships. They have the European Championship. I mean, you can talk all the shite that you want, but at the moment it's like DDS 2 and it's CDC 0. So
don't.
Well, I just did. What do you want to do?
The CDC will win Chase the Case together.
Well, you aren't even in it, so and besides, you can't win the Chase the Cage ladder match together.
We're gonna win. We are gonna win tonight.
So
and
what?
We're gonna
What
win
if it
together.
comes down to you and Rainbow? What if you both are on that ladder?
It's not.
Why am I even talking about this? You aren't even in the match yet. No.
We are both gonna climb the ladder and take the chase together at the same time. So that means we're both the winner.
Well, all right, but we're gonna go and mic our microphones so we can listen to the awesome entrance.
We have one-on-one action on the way, and this one should be nothing short of amazing. I don't doubt that for a moment, Michael. In fact, I would go so far as to say this match might just steal the show. And we're underway. Looking at these two men, I don't think there's going to be anything traditional about this one-on-one matchup. That's the impact. I'm not sure how much he has left. That'll leave you gasping for air, that's for sure. Nicely done as he gets out of the submission.
All right, and we're back, of course. Dirty Dutch facing off against the winner of the Diamond Cup, Connor Boyd. He has come from a ladder match at different past deadline, where he defended his Diamond Cup contract against Marcus Fenix, barely escaping with his contract. Of course, Marcus Fenix still undefeated in the singles competition and has now targeted Jiraiya Jajin, who of course will defend the championship, will be his opponent later on tonight. But this match has started quite
official
quickly.
New championship apparently. That's been said like a couple of days ago. It's not anymore the live stream have hardcore championship. It's just the hardcore championship now. It's gonna be defended, and well, we shall see. Maybe Marcus Fenix is gonna get it. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see about that. But of course, it is going to be awesome to see a new title belt here in UCW, as we see Dirty Dutch planting Connor Boyd with his facebuster and a kick out at only one by Connor Boyd. Of course, Connor Boyd has been really silent after his win. We haven't really heard much from him. His thoughts on winning the coveted Diamond Cup, and of course having a contract to cash in at the upcoming pay-per-view in August next month.
Maybe he has a plan, some weird plan that only he knows about, and he's just not gonna share it. So he's just gonna stay silent until he cashes in that contract, you know. And well, we need to say another thing, because do you think Dylan is looking here, as he now is just called Dylan, and Mason is just another? I really don't understand.
I don't know. I don't know. I mean,
But he was looking for Dirty Dutch.
Yeah, he was looking for Dirty Dutch. Well, Dirty Dutch is here, but a package pile driver by Connor Boyd, and that's that viciousness that maybe gave him the opportunity to. And now, the knee strike lariat combo by Connor Boyd.
And not even finished. He finished so many opponents at the Diamond Cup with that move.
Yeah, of course, now with the cross arm breaker submission here, Connor Boyd with the submission on Dirty Dutch. He was very fun from the rope, but he was able to fight out of it. And now we see Connor Boyd maybe looking for another package pile driver. I don't know about Connor Boyd's plans, but he goes for the pin and a kick out at 2 by Dirty Dutch. I mean, I don't know what Dirty Dutch was thinking by attacking Dylan Mason.
Again.
Dylan Mason. Dylan.
Again,
Why is it suddenly a problem in
him.
UCW
Like,
as well to have last names? Why is this?
I don't think it's a last name thing. It's just like, it's like the old Mason that we know and absolutely hated because he just like terrorized everyone on the roster.
Yes.
It seems he's trying to get back. I don't know how this is because I thought they were just one
Trying
person.
to get back? He wasn't even gone. Where would he need to go back from?
I don't know.
No, you don't know because it's filled with delicious holes. There's plot holes.
No, there's
plot
no
holes in the
plot
story
holes.
of Dylan Mason.
You can see that he's trying to get back to his old ways, to the more sadistic way, not the good way that he's trying to do now. Although, can you really call it good? I mean, he changed a little bit. Can you call it good?
I don't know. What's good? What's wrong? You know, that's the circle. That's the, that's the
he
question
was
of life.
kind of weirdly respectful at the Diamond Cup, but yeah, once again, Dirty Dutch just couldn't have Mason having another, well, almost shouted world championship, and like just had to change that fact. I don't know why, because Dirty Dutch already took him out. Why does he need to try it another time? Like,
I don't understand that as well.
He's gonna say it should have been him.
I can say like that ever since that win, Dirty Dutch hasn't been the same. I mean, I know Connor Boyd just beat him. Like it didn't even took him that much effort. Like it's not to demolish his accomplishment because he has beaten two of the biggest names in UCW history, like Dylan Mason and Alec Murphy. But I don't know. It's just like you would think that after such a big win, that your career would skyrocket to levels you've never thought your career could go to. But I don't even for Dirty Dutch. It's like that after that win against Dylan Mason, his career plummeted to the ground, and I think he feels a lot of resentment towards Dylan Mason for seeing him as the sort of catalyst to his downfall, in a way. I don't know. Does that make sense?
But isn't that really just damn weird? Because he won against Mason. Why would Mason be his downfall? Mason didn't do anything to ensure the downfall.
Why is Mason trying to be a better person and then not trying to be a better person? You know, why is that?
I don't know, but I need to get backstage. So bye.
All right, let's go and listen to the themes and the entrances.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
240 pounds, Bad Boy.
Guys, we have a big-time tag team match coming up here.
A big-time match with big-time stakes, Michael. Neither one of these superstars can afford a loss right now.
And his partner from Amsterdam in the Netherlands, weighing in at 340 pounds, Big Bram.
This is the one this crowd has been waiting for, guys. Tag team action coming up.
I can't wait, Michael. Like this crowd, I've had my eyes on this match ever since it was announced.
Alright, and here we go, the Colorious Desperado Connection, consisting of my broadcast partner Ed, who immediately receives a backbreaker by the bad boy Gijsbert. I'm not sure how high you have to be to call yourself a bad little boy, but I can roll with times, I guess. But as we see immediately Ed now against Bam. Oh, and he just reversed that, and he's going into that. Oh, he's crossing the legs. He's crossing his legs like he does every night for a sharpshooter. Sharpshooter by Ed here. But bad boy Gijsbert has too much energy left in his upper body, and he powers out before Ed could get the submission. As you now see, oh, a stalemate. A stalemate between Ed. Oh, an uppercut. But he doesn't really face the bad boy, who plants him with a suplex throwdown. Now we see Ed getting Irish whipped. Oh, and he reverses the Irish whip. Now it's bad boy Gijsbert in his own corner. But Ed, with an Irish whip into the corner of the Colorious Desperado Connection, will he make the tag? He's just looking at Gijsbert. Gijsbert dodges the punch with a thrust kick to the midsection. Now a couple of forearms by Ed. A chopper thrust kick. And now what's Ed gonna do? Maybe a bit of ring rust here between the Colorious Desperado Connection. And oh, goes face first into the ring post. Goes big boy Gijsbert. And now see the a backslide driver by Ed. Some new maneuvers shown here by the Colorious Desperado Connection. But you know, the old Dutch saying, he doesn't really have a paper in his gate. He doesn't really want to take this one quickly. He wants to punish bad boy, it seems, but I don't know. I think the bad boy kind of likes to be punished, so it's like I'm not sure if it's the best strategy that you could do. As we see a double underhook. And now, it's the respect the head by Ed, going for the cover, and a kick out by bad boy Gijsbert. I mean, I know that that the bad boy has some accomplishments of his own, but I wouldn't expect him to kick out of respect the head. Now we see the first tag of the matchup, Rainbow Wolf with a broad kick, and now a knee strike combo by the Colorious Desperado Connection into the standing moonsault tag team version. And now Raymond Wolves goes for the cover, and a 2, and a 3, and just like that, the CDC picks up the win and advances to the Chase the Case ladder match, where it will be every guy for himself. You know, Ed's trying to tell me that the Colorious Desperado Connection will be able to win this as a tag team, but as the general manager, I will not allow that. So it's just going to be how I say it's going to be. And you better like it, Ed, because you don't have anything else to say about it. Oh, I love it when he's left there. It's great. It's so great. Well, of course, I have to congratulate Ed. He's going to be here soon enough. He will be back for our next match. And that, on the top of my head, I think the women are scheduled to be next. So that will be our new women's champion, Bella, of course, fighting against the hardcore champion, hardcore UCW. Alright, and here we go. On to the next match. I'm not sure if Ed is ready to come back, but we're gonna go. Oh, Ed is back. Let me put your microphone on. Ed, you're back. I heard you're back.
I'm back. Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you? We are gonna simultaneously climb the ladder and grab it together. And you can say all you want because I heard your whiny little voice that you won't allow that. But if we grab it
How
at the
can you
same
hear
time,
that? You weren't there.
because your whiny ass voice is just that loud. But we are gonna grab it together, and you cannot say who won then. What is gonna be your problem? So we won it as a tag team, so that means the CDC will win Chase the Case.
Well, we'll see about that, but for all of that's worth, we're gonna go to a hardcore championship match and the entrances right now. Alright, here we go. Hardcore Championship match. The first official Hardcore Championship match of Power Struggle. And it is blessed with commentary. Ed, what do you think of the Hardcore Championship belt now being an official belt? Does it mean the tag team of CDC will go their separate ways? Will you go hardcore, Ed?
I'm not a hardcore competitor, never been, never will be. So no, I'm not going to go after that championship. I frankly don't care about that championship. I think it's just meant for people to have, well, something in their life, like Jiraiya, that just needs it, you know. But I am just looking at this Marcus Phoenix guy. When he came back, he's all Hollywood, but he's still a tank. He is still a goddamn tank. I mean, Jiraiya used to be one of the bigger competitors here, but it's like a little kid compared to Marcus Phoenix.
Well, he's still, of course, the CEO and owner of Tank Incorporated. Of course, one of his many outbursts has been us, UCW fans, general managers, other wrestlers, saying that he's on steroids. But I can happily approve that in order for him to actually sign his contract again, I had to make sure he wasn't on drugs, and he apparently wasn't.
Maybe he just used the piss of somebody else.
Oh, we are 100% sure that it was his own piss. Let's just say we have our methods to ensuring that it is his own piss.
Oh my god. Alright.
That's just what we do.
He is grabbing a chair. The
share shot to the
weapon
big
here
section. And now a couple of shots to the lower back area. And oh, Jiraiya now vicious share shot right to the forehead of Jiraiya. And of course, these two are now enemies. These two were former mates. These two were two former stablemates. They were in primetime punishment together. Well, the referee, he can look to the floor now as he's been taken out by Marcus Phoenix. Drop toe hold by Jiraiya, hanging Marcus Phoenix up on the middle rope. And now what's Jiraiya gonna do here? Plants the leg across the back of Marcus. So what do you think of the whole name change, Ed, from Confused Edge to Marcus Phoenix?
Well, I think he played a little bit too much Gears of War, because, yeah, he just used the main character's name there. And yes, that's a fantastic game. It's on Xbox. You can all buy it. Are we sponsored by Xbox? No, we are actually not. That would mean we actually got some money.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, I mean, it's a good name. He wants to show the world that he's a new guy, a new persona. He is Hollywood now.
No, roll by Jiraiya. One. And a kick out by Marcus.
Whoa!
Oh, Marcus. Oh, God. A reversal. 1, 2. Ooh, and Jiraiya just able to get that shoulder up at 2.5. And now Marcus just swinging. Oh, and again a share shot to the head of Jiraiya. And how many share shots can one take before it's going to be too much, Ed? That's what I'm asking myself.
Well, these are hardcore competitors, so I don't know. I don't think they care about chair shots. They like the pain. They feed off the pain. That's what they're hardcore for.
Well, that's true.
And I mean, Jiraiya is an emo, so just like
as we see a big DDT being hit by Marcus Phoenix. And now a couple of share shots to the lower back area. Again, Jiraiya, again a share shot to the head. And this time, it split open the forehead of Jiraiya as he is bleeding all over the ring now. And of course, Ed, this is probably why you don't want to be a hardcore competitor.
Yeah, I'm not like, I don't like pain. I don't feed off it. I don't kick. I don't have a fetish for pain like these competitors.
Oh, high crossbody to the outside, flattening Marcus Phoenix. Yeah, of course. Continue, Ed. Continue.
I mean, you know what emos do, right? They cut their own wrists for pleasure, and that is what Jiraiya does, because he's a damn emo. Are you so shocked with that state?
Well, I am shocked, but I'm of course also messaging with people in the back who have been telling me that Dylan Mason hasn't yet arrived to this facility. So that means that
Wait.
the Vinnie Jones Dylan Mason match might not be able to happen tonight if Dylan Mason doesn't show up. Vinnie Jones has been in the locker room with his fellow members of the Brotherhood. Of course, his mentor Jake Van Dyke is of course there to support him. But I'm not sure if that match is going to happen. We'll have some updates for you later on tonight. So that's why I was a bit blurry. I was looking at my phone and getting some troubling news. But as for what you were saying, I can totally understand why you don't want to be a hardcore wrestler. But I think the hardcore division could bring some spice. And could maybe some guys that haven't been really noticed yet can notice by making themselves into the hardcore, compete in the hardcore division.
But look who they're gonna face. They're gonna face the biggest man here in UCW. The biggest, just the absolute monsters, the beasts. I mean, well, you can get them down with hardcore methods, of course. So maybe Jason Whiplash can get back on his King of Hardcore shtick. You know, there are people that could benefit from the championship. You are right. I mean, I can see Dirgos winning it. He's also just a vicious competitor.
True.
So many more. But I saw a picture on social media that Dylan Mason was looking underneath the ring. So I'm not sure if he's in the arena or not. I just think he's looking for Dirty Dutch. He's obsessed by him. He's just obsessed by Dirty Dutch.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you're obsessed by Dirty Dutch, then I don't understand why you're not in this facility tonight. Because Dirty Dutch is here. Like, if you want to meet him, he's here. We saw him. He's here.
I saw a picture of him underneath the ring. He is here, but he's just looking at the wrong places.
Well, I mean, Dylan Mason isn't even here yet. If Dylan Mason doesn't show his face to backstage officials, no, I have backstage officials in place to make sure everybody is here. Dylan Mason has not been seen. Therefore, how can you do a match if he's not here?
Backstage officials.
He is not John Cena. He is not here when he's even not here. Do you understand that paradox? No, because it's not a paradox. Because it's not true.
But you understand that he is going absolutely crazy. So maybe he went through the fence.
You know what? You know who's going crazy? You know who's going crazy? Marcus Fenix with the shots to the head. The split open head, might I add, by Jiraiya, who just back body drops him to the floor now, over the top rope. And Jiraiya might be the last energy that he got left in his body. He's going for a top rope maneuver, double axe handle, but just Marcus Fenix just brushes it off like he was hit with a fucking toothbrush. That's what Marcus Fenix doing, and now hits a Rainmaker of his own, a version of the acid Rainmaker that Jason Whiplash uses, who of course is the King of Hardcore. Is this a jab to Jason Whiplash? We don't know. Is there going to be a Jason Whiplash Marcus Fenix match in the future? We don't know. We can only watch UCW Power Struggle to make sure that Jason Whiplash will challenge Marcus Fenix in the near future.
Calm down, Sonny.
I'm not calming down. My tits will never be calm.
Like 10 times speed or whatever.
No, I'm talking.
God damn it.
I'm talking. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm good at. Talking as we see a swinging neckbreaker by Jiraiya, who of course just hit Marcus Fenix with that steel steps right on top of his head. And this is something that UCW is not seeing much. This is something that UCW will be seeing when we hit our UCW Hardcore Revolution 2, of course. Ed and Sonny will be there to celebrate our 1-year anniversary on commentary. Which of course is coming up at Hardcore Revolution. As we see a big DDT hit by Marcus Fenix. And that's all of the weight that Marcus Fenix is carrying.
Something completely wrong, but that's,
what am I saying completely wrong then?
You said that Marcus Fenix was busted open, but it's Jiraiya. Can you not see lines?
I'm telling you, Marcus Fenix is busted open. Is that what you're saying?
No, he's not busted open.
So he's busted open. All right. So you're saying he's busted open.
Right. Now
well, we can both see that he wasn't busted open before. So I mean that's.
Yeah, but you said that you just made a mistake and you don't.
No, you just made a mistake, but it's okay, people make mistakes. Your birth was probably
people know that I'm right. They always know that I'm right, because I'm the one and only adult.
No, you may be right, but you're not so bright. As we see a top rope elbow drop by Jiraiya. And of course, Marcus Fenix is still undefeated in singles competition. I know, we all know that he won against Connor Boyd in singles action, but he wasn't able to trump him in a ladder match. And now we're going to see Marcus Fenix might be picking up his first ever pinfall loss against the hardcore champion Jiraiya. Might be going for one of her schoolboy cutters, but it wasn't being effective as we see now Marcus Fenix driving the steel steps, the top of those steel steps into the
Now,
face.
technically, he is not undefeated any longer. He is unpinned. He is not submitted, but he's not undefeated.
Well, he's not undefeated, but he is not, has never been pinned. He has never been submitted. Yes, he has lost in tag team matches. But a tombstone pile driver, and we're gonna see a replay, a tombstone pile driver to the hardcore champion Jiraiya, and we're gonna see, hopefully Marcus hopefully goes for the pin, because I can't stand any more punishment. No, he picks him up, and he's going for that patent power bomb that has brought him so many victories. Oh, but Jiraiya is able to power out, and now Jiraiya with the DDT. No, a reverse into a Rainmaker by Marcus Fenix. And what is Marcus Fenix thinking here? Is he going for that power bomb that finished off so many? No, again, Jiraiya still able to power himself out of that power bomb with a back body drop. And now the Irish whip. And things are starting to calm down as Marcus Fenix is thrown to the outside by Jiraiya. And now, Jiraiya comes crashing down, and it hurts inside. Ed, what are you thinking of the chances here? Who's going to take away the victory?
I have no idea. Both these competitors have a lot of punishments. They're just demolishing each other, and this is what you're gonna see now on maybe a weekly basis. We don't know. I mean, a hardcore championship can be defended anywhere, anytime. Maybe not even a Power Struggle. Maybe not even an Outbreak. Maybe just in a random house. Maybe in Dylan Mason's asylum. You never know where it's gonna happen.
You never know where it's gonna, and that is the unpredictability and the lovability of the UCW Hardcore Championship. You'll never know where it's gonna be defended, but it will always be defended under hardcore rules, as we see a facebuster by Jiraiya going for the cover on Marcus Fenix. Will this be his first ever loss, and a kick out at 2?
Can you just imagine a random guy is just sitting on top of a very large building that's really goddamn high, and they're gonna fight on top of that for the hardcore championship?
Well, you'll do anything as a wrestler to become champion, as we saw you and Rainbow Wolf do, of course, at different paths. You tried your best, but it just wasn't enough.
You just have to remind me every single time.
Well, I do, as we see a kick to the midsection by Marcus Fenix. As we see, and both. Oh no! Marcus Fenix again! The Tombstone Pile Driver! And I think this time, the second time, will be the charm. I think Marcus Fenix might be going for the pinfall. We see a replay yet again.
It hit the edge. It hit the edge of the steel steps. That's got to be extra brutal.
Well, he's going for the pinfall on Jiraiya. Will we have a new champion? Yes, we do. Marcus Fenix, the Hollywood extravaganza, has won the UCW Hardcore Championship on Power Struggle.
Well, congratulations go out. That means it's technically the first ever man that won the Hardcore Championship, because Jiraiya was already holding it, just the name change.
It really was. It really brought out something that I have never seen before in Marcus Fenix. I mean, a confused edge. I mean, you know who I'm talking about, the owner of Tank Incorporated. I would love to see him, maybe muscle down as a normal human being. But then again, there's really not anything I can do about it.
I don't think that's possible for a tank. They cannot be normal. They are just a tank, and they will continue being a tank for the rest of their lives. Unless the steroids wear out.
Well, we have to congratulate our new hardcore champion, Marcus Fenix. And we'll see what he's going to do to that belt, but I can assure you one thing. He will be champion for a long time. Alright, Ed, and we're going to go to our next match, and that's going to be our women's encounter for the evening. Bella, of course, Bella is money because it means that she is the women's champion. Of course, she defeated Raven.
Didn't I tell you?
She
Didn't
defeated
I tell you
Raven
that she
at
was gonna
Different
do
Paths Deadline.
everything with her beauty? I said it as he became the women's champion. I was
Well,
right once again.
she has done exceptionally well for herself, of course, but we're going to go ahead and give her the shine that she deserves.
And her opponent, from your darkest fears, Lauren May.
Singles action on its way, and it sounds like this arena is more than ready to kick this one off.
So is social media, Michael. The opening bell hasn't even rung, and yet both these superstars are already trending.
Finally, these two are in the ring where their grudge can get settled. No more excuses.
Alright, here we go. Women's champion action. Women's champion in action, I should say, against Lauren May. Of course, Lauren May being a long-time competitor here in UCW, but we haven't heard much from her since apparently they broke up their tag team, who hasn't had an official match yet.
What a stomp. Good grief.
Yeah, that
But
is.
But Ed, you must have something to say about Bella being our new women's champion.
Yeah, it's absolutely fantastic. It's beautiful, like her. It's just a beautiful flower. Now a beautiful flower champion.
Uh-oh. Cole, I think I know what's
Just,
coming next.
I don't know who Laura May is. I mean, I know, but she is nothing, and I mean absolutely nothing, compared to the beauty of Bella Farfalla. Look at that.
Well, she just hit a beautiful power slam on her opponent Lauren May, and I mean, like Bella has really climbed the ranks here. She won her rivalry against Samantha Lee, who hasn't been seen since. So that's a really big accomplishment on her part. And I mean, now it's just like, yeah, we can only have respect for our new women's champion as we see a top rope X Factor being hit by Lauren May. Go for the cover and the upset victory and a kick out at 2 by Bella.
I mean, you say that, but it's not going to happen. That upset is not going to happen because Bella's going to win. Bella's going to retain every single time she has a women's championship on the line. Every
Well,
single
of
time.
course,
And she's
we
going to
have.
be champion.
Well. Let me just give you something for the equation. I mean, we are going to have a fatal four-way match, a ladder match to crown and chase the case for the female division, for the females. So
Yeah, you
how
know
do you
what's going to
feel
happen with that
to
chase
no?
case?
But
You know what's going to
I'm
happen?
not
It,
asking you what's going to happen. I'm going to ask you something else. I'm going to ask you something professional. So act like a professional commentator for once. I'm going to ask you, like, if just imagine Ed, you being world champion. I know it's something that will never happen, but just imagine in your own daydreaming life that you are the world champion. How would you handle having someone with a briefcase that can cash in anytime, any place, anywhere for your championship? How would you handle that being a champion?
well, I will just keep on hiding. Just everywhere I can be, just underneath the ring. In some box like Snake does in Metal Gear Solid. I'll just keep on hiding.
Are
I'll be
you
on top
mentioning
of
a
the.
snake? Is a certain snake returning to UCW, Ed? What do you know that I don't know?
No, 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 no. Let's not start those rumors because
Alright, so
everybody's gonna
you
go
heard it here
crazy.
first, guys.
Everybody's gonna go crazy.
Jimmy Shadow is going to return. We're going to get the Shadow Hunters here in UCW yet again. You heard it here first. You heard it here first. Ed has spilled the beans.
Why?
Ed has spilled the beans.
Why are you doing this? Everybody's gonna go crazy
Why am I
now.
doing
They're
this?
gonna
Because I'm great at it.
hate UCW. They're all gonna leave UCW because they don't want Jimmy the Snake Shadow
Well,
in here.
we see Bella pointing as she goes for the handspring double
Beautiful.
kick to the back of the head
Fantastic.
of
Beautiful.
Laura May. And will this be enough to put her away? She is going for the
Of course
cover.
it
Referee
is.
getting into position. The one. Oh, a kick out at one by Laura May. Damn, a
The
kick out
referee
at one.
didn't count fast enough.
The referee didn't count fast enough. Well, I
That
don't
was a
think Bella
three
is
count.
going to
That
agree.
was a 3 count.
But Bella is going to for something. Oh, she missed her running forearm. They're going for the inverted DDT. Going for the cover.
all a
1,
ruse.
2, and a kick out yet again by Laura May. And Bella is.
Learn to count. It's 1, 2, 3. That's what it is.
I think Bella is learning the hard way that the champion life isn't quite as glamorous as you would hope. But she, oh, what was that? She just throws her off. She just. Ed, you're not a wrestler. What was she doing?
That was just a beautiful, fantastic move. It was perfection. Was just beautiful. See, so beautiful that it's gonna get the win.
Well, she picked up the win after some weird methods, but
Beautiful maneuver.
I mean, maybe she was just a bit altered by the stalker that's sitting next to me. But
like, she hits Laura May, and she fell on her feet. She fell on her feet, and they just broke, because that's the amount of force that Bella threw her off with. It's just the amount of force. So Laura May's feet are both broke.
all right, so
From that force.
should I call an ambulance?
Yes, probably. Yeah, good idea. Yeah.
You know, for as far as commentating goes, I'm way ahead of you tonight. Like, you're stumbling over your words. I mean, I know you're gonna say it's because of the beautiful Bella Farfalla, our women's champion, being so
It is.
near
I
you.
mean, I'm starstruck. I'm just
Starstruck.
looking in awe.
You
I'm
have a
looking in awe.
wife, a pregnant wife with a baby on the way. You just posted an update like a week ago on her
She
pregnancy.
doesn't mind.
She doesn't
likes
mind.
Bella as well.
She likes Bella. Yeah, she likes her. That doesn't mean she wants you to like put your thumb in her throat.
Hey, we once did a threesome with her sister, Oh, I
You
mean,
did
no,
how?
No. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
No, it apparently doesn't because you need to bring it over here.
No, nothing happened. Nothing happened. That was just a joke.
That was just a joke. You're joking about threesomes now. Oh.
Yeah.
How low can you go?
I mean, look at that. Look at Bella. Look.
I see her. I kind of hired her. If you ever had to thank somebody for her being in UCW, you should thank me. I'm the one who hired her.
It's
Where's
the
my
most
thank you
beautiful
note?
woman on the planet. No, you're gonna get a thank you.
Why not? Why
Of
not?
course. Because you don't deserve it. You don't deserve any thank you. You don't deserve credit. You are awful, plain awful.
You can say anything you want about me, but I'm the longest sitting, reigning general manager that UCW has ever seen. I'm the one
Yeah, because
that
all the
split.
you know why?
I'm the one
You
that
know why?
scrapped the band split.
You
And
know
you know
why?
what? You know what? Since
Because
that
all the
UCW.
other general managers left, so they gave it to you. So you
Yeah,
finally had
yeah, they
something
gave it
in
to
your
somebody
life.
who could actually manage UCW. But before we get into that discussion, I'm gonna go and see the entrances for our next and final King of the Week. King of the Week. That's something else. Chase the Case qualifying match.
Welcome to the underground, other underground, where you can't see a thing and you can't hear a sound. Lil Peep, Omen 13, we hold it down. We could take your fucking industry and burn it to the ground. Get the gas and light the matches, then we dance around the ashes. Get the message to the masses, cause we sick of hearing whack shit, cause these niggas.
Welcome to the end of eras, ice has melted back to life. Done my time and served my sentence. Dress me up and watch me die. If it feels good, tastes good, it must be mine. Dynasty decapitated, you just might see a ghost tonight. And if you don't know now, you know. I'm taking back the crown. I'm all dressed up and naked. I see what's mine and take it. Oh yeah, the crown. So close I can taste it. I see what's mine and take it. Oh yeah. Sycophants on velvet sofas, lavish mansions, vintage wine. I am so much more than royal. Snatch your chain and meet your eyes. If it feels good, tastes good, it must be mine. Heroes always get remembered, but you know legends never die. And if you don't know now, you know. I'm taking back the crown. I'm all dressed up and naked. I see what's mine and take it. Oh yeah, the crown. So close I can taste it. I see what's mine and take it. Oh yeah. Two kings are ruled.
As we get underway, I'm expecting a hard-fought match between these two superstars. The first one to make a mistake could... Here we go. Is he done?
All right, we are back again, and we are back with a vengeance. But Ed, we of course had it. We of course just heard about a threesome, but just for the occasion, I thought of a song, so I'm just gonna sing it for you now. All right? Is that an idea? Something that you like?
God damn it, Sonny.
Picture perfect memories scattered all around. A threesome with the stars, girls. Ed couldn't fight it anymore. But he wondered about Lady Butterfly. Because it happens all the time. Ed is stalking Bella Farfalla. She's all alone, called medical. Oh, he's stalking her, but he has a baby on the way with Sandy. And I don't know how he do without Sandy needs him now.
I haven't been home in like half a year.
Oh no. Run away and whoa. So that's an invitation. Anyone ever, like, if you live near the Vegas area and you know where the Stars girls live, like, just go there. Ed hasn't been there for 6 months. You know what urges these girls have. So
I'm gonna kick your ass.
you're gonna kick my ass? I don't know what my ass means, but I see Jerome Holland with a swanton bomb to Johnny Riddle.
Kick your ass.
And is this going to be enough to get him into the Chase the Case match? It won't be, because it's a kick out at 1.
Is this the first man ever to have in ring a trucker hat?
I think so, yes. And a big boot by Jerome Holland now. Of course, Jerome Holland and Aiden Zinda will be representing the Brotherhood in the tag team division. They won that right from Vinny and Jake at different past that line. So they might be next in line for a tag team championship opportunity against the Dutch Death Squad. I mean, I think the tag team division has never been more stacked, Ed.
I think that Johnny Riddle buys his hat just the size, like, just a size
I think it's
less.
incredible. I'm talking to you about the tag team division. Something you're a part of. And for the first time in your life, you don't grab that opportunity to talk about yourself. You grab that opportunity to go 180 degrees into another direction.
Because that man is wearing a hat that's not flying
Well,
off.
that man is now pinning Jerome Holland, and will it be enough? No, it won't be. It's a kick out at 2. Of course, Jerome Holland has an opportunity to go in to chase the case, but will the same opportunity be given to Aiden Zinda? That's the thing.
I'm trying to find the science behind that hat.
I don't care about the science behind the hat. As we see a suplex, into a side slam, very nicely done by Johnny Riddle. A very cocky pin. Jerome Holland just able to get his shoulder up at 2.5.
Now, I must say I don't like Johnny Riddle. I also don't like Justin. And
well, we could say that Justin, he was talking about cleaning the last time, as Jerome Holland now goes for the cover on Johnny Riddle and a kick out at 2. But we know about Justin and his quest for more and more people, but he has been gaining followers like crazy, Ed. It's really
I don't know why somebody would follow him. Like, what does he do? What does he have?
Well, we can say a lot about what we want about Justin, but he has had a big career here in UCW. Of course, being the European champion, I think he's also the longest reigning European champion until Alex Mercury broke it. I think Alex Mercury is nearing his record reign. But I don't know. And of course he has had his troubles with people like Jerome Holland, who has actually beaten him for the European Championship. So I think in a way, Justin saying to Johnny that he needs to win this is also because, I don't know, Justin still hates Jerome Holland. So.
Justin hates everybody, well, except his follow. Well, maybe he hates the follows.
Oh, Jerome Holland just picks up the win.
Picks up the win.
I really thought Jerome Holland needed to do more to Johnny Riddle, but I think Johnny Riddle won't be happy as he goes backstage to Justin waiting for him.
I think that hat was on too tight, and he needs to buy a different size hat. Or maybe just don't wear a hat.
Isn't there just like a size editor, adjuster on the back of every hat?
All his is already all maxed, because he has a really big head, big guy.
Are you saying he has a lot of weight?
No.
He doesn't have a lot of weight, but he has a big head. So
yeah, a big empty head.
Water head.
Yes.
That's an official disease.
Well, maybe he has that, I don't know. Maybe he has a melon hat, I don't know.
Ooh. He's part of the Melon Lord.
So that means that Justin is the king of all melons?
No, I mean like...
Oh.
Why don't you get my references? Why weren't you born in the 90s?
I'm actually older than you.
Yeah, no, that's what you obviously don't know your Avatar.
I mean, I know about Avatar, but I don't know what the fuck a melon head is.
Melon Lord.
Melon Lord.
Yeah, you talked about it, man.
Well, apparently I didn't. Apparently it was already a thing.
Well, of course, we have to congratulate Tom Holland for qualifying himself to be in the Chase the Case ladder match on July 20th at Chase the Case 2. This will be our second Chase the Case event.
Oh, wait. So
Oh,
we got it. Is
oh,
Dylan
we
Mason
see the
here?
Dylan Mason Vinnie Jones match was up next, scheduled up next, but we're gonna see if people can still find Dylan Mason, if he's here or not. Otherwise, we'll just throw it to our next encounter. But it was scheduled to be next. I post the match card always. I post what's gonna happen. I post it in the order that is what's going to happen.
Mistake. Maybe you just made a mistake and there was never a match.
How can I make a mistake? I booked the match.
Inside your mind. It was all inside your mind.
You're trying to tell me that I wrote down something that was in my mind.
Yes.
Why? Because it should happen. There was even a picture.
Because you had a dream.
Video.
You had a dream. Sonny had a dream.
Yeah,
Sonny
had a dream.
Happen, but he forgot.
Sonny had a dream that Ed was
but
struck by
he
lightning.
forgot to tell the talent that the match was actually happening.
No, the talent knew. Vinnie Jones posted something about it. Even Dylan Mason posted something about it. So we're gonna see who comes out next. Will be for our next match, and we're gonna go and mute our mics for the entrance of the one and only World Heavyweight Champion. So we're gonna go ahead with John Dreamfield versus Alex Mercury, champion versus champion, up next.
We fly so high, we fly so high. We fly so high, we fly so high. Yes, I don't need no stress. That's the kind of stuff that makes a mess. Breaking me down and taking me to the test. Keeping a brother from giving my best. Gotta chill, gotta chill. Gotta chill. Before I cannot feel anything that's going down. Turning my head around and around. Taking me to the highest level. Digging my own grave without shuffle. Many thoughts remain in my brain. Driving me totally insane. I cannot speak. I wake up sweating off in my sleep. That's why I'm flying high.
We're flying high.
We fly so high, we fly so high. Yeah, that's the way I gotta go. With everybody singing my mo and mo. Picking up the record in a record store. Hollywood on the radio. Jamming, party people bamming. It's me, and yet you're slamming right. So watch it play all night. Booties in the jeans all tight. Gotta go now. Try to relax and I don't know how. Listen to the sound that I like to hear. That's the sound that makes me cheer. Getting away from my everyday cry. Running away from hardcore lie. I'm flying high.
And his opponent from the Netherlands, weighing in at 240 pounds, European champion, Alex Mercer. Champion.
Well, I'd say the champ stepping into the ring tonight with an opportunity. And there's the bell. And here we go. This is the type of battle that you can show someone who's new to our brand of entertainment and say, this is what WWE's all about.
You know, even though the title is not on the line, this is still an important match for the
Alright, here we go. It's the European champion Alex Mercury facing off for the first time ever against the world champion John Dreamfield. Ed, how do you feel about this champion versus champion match? These are matches that don't happen that often.
Well, that's true, but I don't think Jeroen deserves this opportunity. I mean, I don't know why you booked him in this position. He's been on holiday
Well,
for
I'm
don't know
I'm
how
not
long.
sure why you call him Jeroen. I only know him as Alex Mercury.
Oh, I'm confused with his brother.
Yeah, I mean,
His
I know
twin
that
brother.
I know that he said the same.
Because they are
last
kind of the same, you know. They're a complete same, and now he's also called Mercury, you know. So I just got confused. My bad, everyone. My bad.
Well, it's okay. We all get confused sometimes. I mean, a couple of minutes ago, I heard you actually did a threesome with Jamie and Sandy. You know, I was confused as
No,
well.
no,
I
no,
mean,
no,
like
no. What
one
happens
woman
in Vegas stays in
one woman
Vegas.
falling for you, two women wanting to fondle around with you. It's just bad, man.
Oh, a lot more want to.
He's starting to feel it here. He's going to want to make sure this doesn't.
Are they from the Usain Asylum?
No, no. But you better get back to your husband.
My wife.
Yeah, you mean your man wife.
Has actually been transferred to another facility, to a new safe house ever since they tried to kidnap my child and succeeded. And then I had to give somebody a world title opportunity because they kidnapped my child, and I won't ever have that happen again. That's just a traumatizing thing for me in my life, and I don't accept you. I don't want you to tell me that I should do my job because I was doing my job, and my job took my daughter.
Wow, that's up there, Sonny. I mean, are you okay? Do you need therapy?
No, I'm okay.
Well, I don't
I'm
think you're
100%
okay because
okay.
you're breaking.
We see
You're
John
breaking
Dreamfield
down.
doing a bow and arrow on Alex Mercury. Okay, I'm so okay. I'm so over this.
But
No. Just let me do a couple
you
of back elbows
transferred your
by
man
Alex
wife,
Mercury.
you know, because he has a dick dangling between her legs.
No, she
You
doesn't
are-
have a dick dangling between her legs. It isn't Indonesia, okay? As we see a Russian leg sweep by Alex Mercury on the world champion.
So so where did you transfer her?
I transferred her to a safe house for a location that will not be determined and will not be revealed here on live television, only so somebody can kidnap my child again and threaten me for a world
Who
title
kidnapped
opportunity.
your child?
You know
I
who
wasn't
kidnapped
here.
my child. You know who kidnapped my child? The snake. A snake kidnapped my child. You know, he saw
Snake.
this. No, this is something that happened in the Bible. The snake saw the beautiful
Oh my
chosen
God.
girl that my son Flora is, my Flora, the no Eva. He knew,
Your
and
son
he wanted my
is called her?
my
Is it
son. She's my
transvestite?
son. My sunshine in life. My son Flora.
Oh.
Flora, my daughter.
Oh.
You know this. Come on.
Yeah. Sure.
Don't sure me.
Jesus, you're having a mental breakdown
No, I'm
here.
not having a mental breakdown. Just having an
Oh,
emotional.
so you don't
I'm
want
just
to
an
be
emotional car
remembered
right
with the
now.
kidnapping of Flora, you know, the kidnapping, you know, because you couldn't do your job?
Don't remind me, okay? Moon and I fought for over 2 minutes about it. It's really
Wow,
traumatizing.
2 minutes?
Yeah, I know.
New record?
We usually only fight for like 15 seconds. Then we look each other in the eye and remember what we like so much about one another, you know? I mean, I know you and Sandy don't share that because you haven't been home in 6 months, but I actually want to get home to my wife. As we see a Spider German by John Dreamfield on Alex Mercury, we're gonna just not talk about it anymore. We're gonna just focus on our world champion and European champion respectively in the ring.
This is gonna be so easy.
On a frog splash by John Dreamfield as Sunny Sapphire is back at it again, and he's going for the cover, the 1, the 2, and the 3. And just like that, John Dreamfield beats Alex Mercury.
Repressing your emotions, repressing your emotions.
Like
I
a
can
good
just see it.
person does. Repress emotions. You hear that, kids? Just
No.
repress your emotions.
No,
Yes.
that's bad advice, because that means it's all gonna explode in your face sometime in the future.
We fly so high, we
That's what's gonna happen to Sonny. It's just gonna happen. Well, this was already a mental breakdown, but just imagine the next mental breakdown. It's gonna be even worse. So I'm gonna keep that for a special moment in time where I'm just gonna mention it again. And he's gonna cry. Maybe he's just gonna walk away, run away. But I'm gonna wait until that moment comes. I'm gonna keep it. Congrats to John Dreamfield winning against Alex Mercury, a guy that shouldn't be a champion anymore.
Well, we're gonna see somebody take, of course, the responsibility of being number one contender for Alex Mercury at Chase. The case he will defend it over there as he
It's
should.
about time
on
that he
every
defends
page.
it.
Well, he has defended it against Dirty Dutch. He has beaten Dirty Dutch. You know who hasn't ever beaten Dirty Dutch?
Yeah, that's true. That's good segue there.
So, tonight we only have one more scheduled match, and that match is our main event, of course, announced during the weekend, a fatal four-way between Degas, Barnesweed, Noah Youngblood, and Galki Shine of the Sweet Beautiful Sunshines. And one of those competitors is going on to chase the case to challenge for the John Dreamfield's Championship, the World Heavyweight title of UCW. And Ed, how do you feel about these four competitors being in this prominent position?
Well, you know I'm a big Deergos fan.
Yes.
You know, I'm a real big Deergos. But also my buddy Barnes Reed is here. You know, I don't really care much about Galki, and I have no idea who the other guy is. But Barnes is a fantastic luchador, but already he had a shot at the champion, and he, well, couldn't do it.
Well,
He just couldn't do it.
these four competitors each have their own remarkable resume. Of course, these four all have some important wins
Yeah,
under their
Galki
belt.
just turned gay. That's what he did. He went from a badass to a gay. Yes, I just said that.
Listen, June was
Come
all
at
about
me.
Pride Month.
Come at me, community. What's it called?
The LGBTQ.
KGB? No, that's the
KGB.
Russian. That's the Russian.
Well, we're gonna go and discuss this while the guys are coming out to their own respective beautiful people.
kids too. You fire musket, but I'll run you through. So when you're waiting for the next attack, you better stand, there's no turning back. The feel the sound, the charge begins. But on this battlefield, no one wins. The smell of ivory smoke and a horse's breath is a virgin into certain death.
Basketball season has returned. It's been a long time. Been a long time coming. It's life or death with me, man. But you know, there's no turning back now. This is what makes me. This is what I am, feel me? You can hate me now. QB, but I won't stop now. Real niggas, cause I can't stop now. Brave heart, you can hate me now. Come on, but I won't stop now. Cause I can't stop now. You can hate me now. You can hate me now. Do it now. Do it now. Do it now. Don't hate me. Hate the money I see. Clothes that I buy. Ice that I wear. Flows that I try. Close your eyes. Picture me rolling. Sixes. Money folding. Bitches. Honeys that swollen. The richest. Knots get in ya. Most critically acclaimed Pulitzer Prize winner. Best storyteller. Thug narrator. My style's greater. Model data. Big threat to a lot of you haters. Commentators. Ringside try. Watching my paper. Almost a decade. Quite impressive. Most of the best is
One of the aspects to this type of match which makes it so interesting is that it can lead to the formation of unlikely...
Alright, it's the main event of the first ever commentary-filled Power Struggle, and it's a big one, guys. A fatal four-way to determine the #1 contender for the UCW World Heavyweight Championship, currently held by the Brotherhood's own John Dream, of course, the Brotherhood, who imploded at our pay-per-view Joyride of Madness, our last official pay-per-view event. They were able to implode, but they were able to make up and be the bestest of friends again. And now we see John Greenfield filled with the power of positivity, the power of trust in the Brotherhood. And we basically saw a new World Heavyweight Champion as he fought Jiraiya at different paths. Of course, Jiraiya was eventually distraught by the entrance music of Marcus Fenix, who distracted him so much that he was able to make John win that match. And probably not how John would have liked his defense to go, but these four competitors will probably bring out even a better match. So Ed, what are your thoughts on the four competitors in this match?
Well, is it now Galky Shine?
Yes. Apparently, he has now earned a last name.
So he's the husband of Sunny Shine.
No,
Sunny Shine, the guy in the fictional story of Happy, about a detective that is drunk as fuck and has an imaginary unicorn, and they are fighting a guy named Sunny Shine. Is that it?
Well, I'm not sure about that. I mean, I know Galky. I know that he hasn't been married for as far as I know, at least. Maybe he got married in secret. You know, not all people just marry in Vegas just for the heck of it.
Don't. I can bring something else.
Don't what? Don't talk about the truth.
If you are going to continue
I'm gonna
about
continue.
Vegas, I can bring something else up.
You can bring something up.
Yeah, you know what it is.
We don't have a developmental system. You can't bring somebody up from NXT.
It will get you back in a mental breakdown. As Dergos hits a massive super kick to the back of Noah Youngblood's head. Noah Youngblood, of course, one of the newest competitors here.
Yeah, No Youngblood has been able to make a splash here in UCW. It's really crazy to see how much he has done already in such a short time. And of course, he has been one to make himself noticeable. He of course had a match against Galki Shine at our different past live event. He wasn't able to win that match, but he has impressed me and the fellow officials here at UCW so much that he was able to be put in this number one contender position. Of course, it isn't just any number one contenders match. It is a fatal four-way. It's even harder to win this. So not to distract people from a singles match, but it is way harder to win a fatal four-way match, as I think Ed knows from his experiences in such fatal four-way matches.
Yeah, but it is also, it's just not for a normal championship. It is for the biggest championship in pro wrestling, the UCW World Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah, it is of course a big championship, of course, being held by one of the best in the business. Of course, Alex Mercury has held a version of UCW World Heavyweight Championship. Aiden Zinda was, of course, once World Heavyweight Champion. We had Adrian Pack, who just disappeared after losing it. We of course had CJ Graves, who was one of the first champions. Dylan Mason was once a version of our UCW World Heavyweight Champion.
He held that in his hands out of nowhere. It was weird. But yeah, don't talk about CJ Graves stuff. He's like.
Oh, he will always be part of the history of the title. That's you can't change history.
But it was still known as a different name.
It's a different championship, but it morphed into one championship in November.
I know. Oh my God, that was a brutal cutter, jumping cutter by Dirgos to Barnes Reed, and he rolls out straight away.
Yeah, very smartly by. And now we see an elbow, a knee strike from Noah Youngblood going for the cover and a kick out by.
You wanted to say Rainmaker, didn't you?
Yes, I wanted to because I thought he was going for one, but he turned it into a ripcord knee strike.
It was a Rainmaker with the knee. Does that exist? Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, all these competitors have a reason that they are here. Especially Dirgos, of course, is just the best here. But yeah, it's interesting to see who's going to be the next challenger for John Dreamfield, who has been quite successful as the World Heavyweight Champion. It's a big headbutt. Wow.
By Galki Shine, and he's going for the cover as he did on different paths, and Noah is able to kick out at 2 as we see Barnes Reed going for the cover, but Galki immediately breaks it up and is almost breaking by Dirgos. Dirgos with the back elbow to Barnes Reed, and now a dragon suplex by Galki. Dragon suplex, not even by the Dragon Dirgos. So that's as we see, a military blast into a spine buster like type of variation of a move, and now a DDT, and Dirgos is really outperforming everybody in this fatal four-way tonight. He has been on a tear, and he and Barnes Reed are the only two guys as we see a dragon sleeper, but a rope break. Rope break counted by the official. Not really sure why we have a rope break in a fatal four-way, but it's just one of those rules in wrestling.
Yeah.
As we see Galki and Dirgos now, and a brain buster by Galki. Of course, Galki just reformed the Sweet Beautiful Sunshines with Azrael still being in a fight within himself if he is making the right decision or not.
Well, it's understandable. I mean, we all know what happened in the past.
Yes, that's true. As we see a handspring into an elbow drop by Barnes Reed. And now an uppercut by Galki. We know what happened between Galki and Azrael, and that's why I think more people than just Azrael were shocked on how Galki returned.
Yeah, and what if it's all mind games? All mind games for some weird, just twisted reason. I wouldn't trust somebody like that.
Well, I'm not sure about that, but what I do know is that they already have some championship gold. Of course, winning the Worldwide Wrestling Federation's championship belts a couple of weeks ago. And now a face buster.
That is indeed true.
And now Enziguri and Barnes Reed clearing the ring. And now going for a Hurricanrana through the ropes to the outside by Barnes Reed. Is that one of the moves that you still want to learn from Barnes Reed, Ed?
Of course I do. But we are trying to find a better place because Justin is just always stalking. When somebody wants to learn the move, some weird reason, Justin is there, just lurking. With a piece of paper in hand, it's just, that's what he does.
Well, yes, but we see a submission here, and it seems like Noah Diegos took out the referee. So, and that's pretty smart by Diegos actually. But I'm not really sure if I like this violence against the referee. As you see Noah Youngblood just go for a spinning kick to the side of the head of Barnes Reed as the referee is staggering back to his feet, and no cover has yet to be made because Galki and Diegos are just way too close for Noah's comfort. As Galki throws Noah out, now trying to go. Ooh, ripcord knee strike by Diegos taking out Galki. Will this be enough for Diegos to pick up the win? And a kick out by Galki at 2. So Ed, who do you think from these 4 competitors would make the greatest challenge for John?
Are you really gonna, you know my answer, don't you?
Alright, so what's gonna be the answer?
Diegos, of course,
so
the dragon.
Why is Diegos a better challenger or a more difficult challenger for John Dreamfield than all the other 3 competitors?
Well, I'm not quite sure if Galki is mentally stable. I mean, he changed out of nowhere into this Shine guy. So, I'm not quite sure if he's in the right headspace. And Noah Youngblood is just still, well, just a rookie. A rookie with a huge opportunity. But I don't think that he's going to make it, not yet at least. And Barnes already tried. So, who remains? Dragon Diegos.
Well, true, but
I at least gave reasons.
Yeah, well, that's why I asked, because it's really easy. As you see, a double knee gutbuster to Barnes Reed, who rolls outside of the ring. Now it's just Noah, Galki, and Galki took it out by a knee strike. Now Diegos kips up to his feet. A big kick by Diegos, a buzzsaw kick from that Tajiri would use in 2003 in WWE. And Diegos and Galki, of course, these two know each other very well. Galki called Diegos the weak link, which of course led to the breakup of the Resistance in the first place. And Diegos has soared to new heights, flapping out his wings of the dragon, and now he's looking to get to the bigger heights when he by hopefully pinning. I'm not sure. As we see a big buzzsaw kick yet again by Diegos as Barnes Reed has been entering the ring yet again. And now, of course, Diegos would love to pin Galki to prove him wrong about calling him the weak link, Ed. What do you think? Is that still something? Well, yeah. Is that still something that's on Diegos' mind? You know him better than me.
It is a possibility. I'm just gonna say that it is a possibility that it's still stuck in the mind. I mean, you wanna, just shut up your doubters. You just wanna kick them down, just to the curb, so they never can say anything again. At least that's what a guy like Diegos would do. But I want to go back on an early word of mine, because I said that Noah Youngblood is just too fresh, he's a rookie, but he is the ultimate underdog. And who is another ultimate underdog? Me, myself, of course. And I proved everybody wrong when I became the X Division champion out of nowhere. Nobody expected me to. As Barnes Reed goes for cover and a kick out by Noah Youngblood. So if Noah Youngblood wins, well, the same as me. He's the ultimate underdog.
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess so, but it's just like, why? Why do what you did? As we see a spinning side slam on Barnes Reed by Diegos going for the cover and a road break. This time, of course, we understand the road break as Diegos is now on Galki Shine, but it was broken up by Noah Youngblood by accident probably. And now Galki Shine going for a power slam. No, reversed into a reverse DDT by Diegos. Very nicely done. And now Diegos with a dragon suplex by the dragon with a bridge. 1, 2! And a kick out by Noah Youngblood. I call that a dragon suplex, but by neither investigation, it was a German suplex. And this is the dragon suplex, and this time, of course, the bridge on Bond Reed, and the 2, and broken up by Noah Youngblood as Gelkishine is resting outside of the ring.
But why are you like? What was the problem with my words?
There's no problem. A back body drop, reversed into a reverse Rana by Diegos. Oh, I can't even describe what that move looked like, but it was very impressive.
He goes for the pin. Can Galki get there in time? No, it was a rope break again. I think this referee got hit on his head too much tonight. He's seeing rope breaks everywhere, in the middle of the ring, outside the ring. He doesn't know anymore. Galki Shine goes for that move, that maneuver that we all know. But Barnes just interfered. He said, no, it's not going to happen. It's not going to be your night. You are not going to end this. It's going to be me. It's going to be Barnes Reed, the greatest luchador. It's another dragon suplex with the rope break. Once again.
Now you know Youngblood with a one-armed pin over Diegos, broken up by Barnes Reed. Now Barnes Reed picks up Diegos, maybe to inflict some punishment of his own. But Diegos, a big bro kick by Diegos. And Barnes Reed rolls outside of the ring yet again as we see Galki Shine and Noah Youngblood just trading fists and a big DDT. And it seems like Noah Youngblood's forehead is busted open by that DDT by Galki, who throws out Diegos. And now it's just Galki and Noah, just like it was a different past. And we all know how that ended with a victory for the shiniest of the sweet, beautiful sunshines, Galki Shine, who picked up the victory over Noah Youngblood, and now they are here yet again. And will the same result happen here tonight at Power Struggle, Ed?
Well, I have no idea. Diegos just hit Barnes. He's just like, now you're not getting up. Stay the hell down. And Galki is just, well, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I was talking about. It's just he's not in the right headspace, Sonny. You could see that he was just looking at the back of Noah Youngblood. He could have ended it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. As we see another broken. Diegos broke up his own cover. There, that was a weird decision by Diegos. As Barnes Reed was trying to go for the cover, Diegos immediately breaks it up. And again, Diegos with that beautiful counter into a sort of version of the Hurricane Rana. And now Diegos and Galki Shine, who will prevail as Galki Shine with a fireman's carry takedown, fireman's carry takeover. And now Diegos, couple of forearms, couple of punches to Galki, a power slam to Galki. Galki is rolling outside of the ring. Only 3 competitors remain. Barnes Reed lying on the floor. He can't do anything right now. As we see a knee to the gut of Noah Youngblood. And now, what is Barnes Reed thinking? As Noah Youngblood drives and rolls out of the ring. And now it's just Diegos and Barnes Reed. And Diegos with the spinning out side slam. To Barnes Reed. Would it be enough to make a number 1 contender?
The Dragon Slayer.
And just broken up by Galki. And immediately Diegos with a kip up DDT and trying to go for the cover on Barnes Reed yet again. The 1, the 2, and the 3. No, not the 3. I thought it was 3, but Diegos, knowing that Noah Youngblood was sliding into the ring, broke up his own cover to not be hit by Noah, which was a very smart decision, but came to bite him back in the ass that he is now busted open. It's a chaos here at Power Struggle. And now we see a dragon sleeper on the dragon, but a rope break immediately. Galki, Irish whips Noah Youngblood into the left, right corner of the screen. Right corner of the ring. As Barnes Reed with a sit-out power slam that we call a Michinoku driver. And now Galki and Diegos. Galki driven, shoulder driven by Diegos. And now a tornado DDT as Diegos is rolling to the outside of the ring. And now it's just Noah and Barnes Reed. Who of these two great competitors? Noah, of course, being one of the newest stays here. As we see him planting Barnes Reed with the push-up cover. 1, 2, and just Galki just breaks it up at 2 3/4. Galki broken up 2 really big pinfalls here in this match already, saving himself, saving the match. And now the Glasgow kiss again by Galki to Noah Youngblood as Degos brings in a chair and the dragon goes to work on Galki. At least he's trying to. And now a head chair shot to Galki. And now a chair shot to Barnes Reed. And the Degos, the dragon, has snapped. And now again, he reverses that power bomb into a Hurricanrana as Noah Youngblood drives outside the ring. And now he's being driven into the ring himself by Galki. God, this is happening. And a belly-to-belly by Barnes Reed on Degos.
Are you okay, Sonny?
I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. There's just too much happening, alright? Too much happening. Too much.
And then just looking at each other, maybe just so exhausted that you just don't know what to do anymore.
Well, I know how that feels like. And now Degos is back up. Power slam reversed by Galki, and immediately again that beautiful Hurricanrana as we see a Northern Lights suplex with a rope break. And now the cover, he's stacked down, the cover, Galki's crawling, but he wasn't able to break it up, and Degos is the official #1 contender and will challenge John Dreamfield and Chase the Case 2 at July 20th at the pay-per-view in the main event. Galki, Degos will challenge John Dreamfield, and this must be huge for you, Ed.
I smell a new champion. I can just smell a new champion, a dragon champion, just an absolute beast. I can smell it. I can see it. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen to Chase the Case. We're gonna see a new world heavyweight champion. I'm saying it now. I'm saying it now. It's gonna happen. Just like I said he was gonna win tonight, he did. He's gonna win again. A huge victory here. The #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, it is officially Degos his time.
Yeah, well, of course, congratulations to Degos as we are done with Power Struggle. Ed and Sonny riding off into the sunset, and we'll see you next week.